It says connected. Okay. We're back connected, it says. Now it's sending data. Yeah, everyone involved with the Acolyte needs to be fired. Every single person. Just no. You're done. You're done. Now it's saying that YouTube is down. Why is this down? Now it's saying connected. Connected. Huh, that is so weird. So if I lost you and you're back now, I apologize. I don't know what is going on with that. Healthy stream on one thing and then it goes down on the others and then it goes down on another one. So yeah, a little bit weird. Whew. Do I have my chat? Let's see. We're refreshing the chat here. So let's see if this goes through. Okay. It's trying to open the chat. So I. Okay. Well, I'm seeing on some things the stream looks healthy. Let's take a look. Yeah. It cut out. First it cut out on Twitter, then it cut out on YouTube. I don't get what was going on. And now, let me. Let's see if. Okay. Now it's coming back up with the chat stream the way it's supposed to look. So I don't know what's going on. Why it would drop just one thing and not the others, but that's what happened. Yeah. That is weird. Very weird. Because I've got a good connection. Everything says it's good. Early on, it was like this. Like it'd be great, and then it'd drop down, then it'd be great. I don't know. So, I guess I just picked the wrong day to quit amphetamines. I need the soundboard back. I really need the soundboard back. I love the soundboard. I have so much fun with it. I do have to go through and up the sound on things on the soundboard. They are way too low in terms of audio. So that'll be my next thing that I'm going to do. I thought I had what's it? A power cord so that I could run the soundboard, but I don't. So, Eric is in the house. Welcome. Actually, let's see if I can get the soundboard going. I do have my phone. So let's try it out. You guys let me know. Were you able to hear that there? Everything looked good. Everything's looking good. On my end, the soundboard looks good. Let me know. Okay, you guys are hearing the soundboard. Awesome.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
There we go. We got it up. I'm just going to use it off my phone. So, yeah. I'm going to have to change some of the stuff about the soundboard, though, because my audio is a bit on the quiet side. Well, if you're talking about the soundboard, oh, you can hear the soundboard, not my audio. Okay. Let me see. Hold on here. Sorry, I'm playing around with it here, trying to see what I can do. Okay, yeah, it's the right. Plug and play. Let me try something here, Eric. I'm gonna pull out the lapel mic. See if we can get that going. Requires me to go underneath. You can hear me? Okay. Whoa. Maybe Eric just needs headphones. But these are actually better. So let me get this in. So let me get this turned on here. Okay, there we go. There's that one. Let me put it up. I do like these anyway. Properties. Check, check, check. That looks pretty good. I'm actually going to have to turn that down. So I apologize if that was a little bit too loud for you. But yeah, I do like these lapel mics anyway. They work really good. It just, the good thing is they give you two microphones. They give you two microphones. I bought them off Temu. So if they sucked, I didn't care. I think I was out $6. But they give you two microphones, so I can always have one on the charger, and then it plugs into the USB-C on the computer, and like works really well. That it always keeps that up, and I don't need this because that positioning it, like I like the branding that I have on it, but positioning it is always awkward. I got to find a new way to put that microphone up. But these are okay. These work really well. The other mic is about 30% volume. Okay. And it could just be my settings too. That absolutely is possible. And then the other thing is this webcam has an internal microphone and it always wants to switch to that, which I hate webcam microphones. They always suck. And then you have laptop webcams, which suck. So I've been doing this for a couple years now, people. I now understand how this goes.
No, I'm simply saying that life finds a way.
It does. Life definitely finds a way. Can you guys hear Paulie okay?
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, see, I got to work on that sound because it's way too low. Oh, sorry. So Restream freezes up on this, and then I can't see what's going on. But I do keep it up because it makes it easy for me to monitor who's watching and from where. So that's the good thing. We got a lot of people watching from Twitter. I should pull my Twitter up over here. Well, I don't want to get sidetracked. As it is, I get the squirrel moments. That sound file is low. I do need to set that one up better.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
That one's pretty good, but I think I'm going to get rid of that one.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
That one I'll probably keep.
Holy Jesus. What is that? Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat person?
That one's a little bit low. I got to bump that one up.
Dad, what are you doing? It's Shark Week.
So I've got some good. I got some good sounds.
Emotional damage.
I also need to get the. I don't know. I'm debating about getting the DJ. Wah 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 wah. I got people sending me texts. People who know I'm live on stream and we're watching live on stream are sending me texts.
Are you really retarded?
Yes, I am. So now we've got the soundboard up. It's working well with OBS. Do you guys like my border? I've got my border. In fact, oh, this looks a little bit off. Let me fix that. Let me see if I can fix my border. Nope, not that. Hold on. There we go. That's looking better. Nope, still not quite there. We're close. We are close. There we go. There, that looks better. It's not so much cropping. It's just, you know, like the border is 1080p, and the frame, you know, the outside frame is 1080p. So yeah, I just had to make the webcam just a little bit smaller. But I'll tell you, I did spend a lot of time today on OBS setting up these scenes so that when I move stuff around, it all moves. I think I am for the background, and I think I'm going to, here I'll show you. This is what the background looks like. So I think I'm going to grab the logo, the Veteran Nation logo, and put it up here above the chat. So, and leave the rest, the support our nonprofit, leave that where it is. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Yeah, just little things here and there, little tweaks, little happy accidents. But things are, I'm pretty happy with the way things are looking on a lot of this stuff. So it was a lot of research. I know you guys think I'm lazy, and I do procrastinate, but even when I'm procrastinating, I'm normally deep into a project and learning more about OBS. Like I now have a profile. I've got scene collections. I've got scenes within scenes now, whereas before I was just, I'm going to make a scene. And each scene, I was spending a lot of time on each one. If you know how this stuff works, you'll see it can be a bear. And I just realized a problem in the text scroll. So let me go ahead and fix that. So there we go. I missed a space. You can always add spaces. So now I got the text scroll down there. It's looking good. And I did figure out how to send invite links to guests through, like I can stream with OBS, send my invite links, and it's going to work out well. So this will help with the show. OBS is a heck of a rabbit hole. You might be on Mac. No, I'm on Windows. I'm running Windows 11. It's a bit of a bear. It is. It's a bit of a bear. But once you start learning it, you're like, okay, this stuff really makes sense. The only downside is it takes up a lot of CPU. When I built this computer, I built it for gaming, because if you build it for gaming, it'll definitely handle streaming. So this officially is a gaming computer. for those of you who want to know about these lapel mics, I got it off Temu. That's what it looks like, and I just put the one away. But yeah, so this is a gaming computer. I'll probably need to upgrade it in a year or two, but for right now, everything is doing good. It's more the graphics drive that needs updated when you do it, but it's way better than trying to do this stuff with a laptop. Now, I do have some laptops, and I might try to see if I can use one of those to run a dual setup of 2 computers at once, because that helps with a lot of these framing rates and whatnot, where I'll have the big stuff on the gaming computer, but then send the feed to the laptop, which then would go out. Streaming requires RAM. I got my little lapel mics via Amazon. Yeah, you can get them there. These ones I like so much. In fact, Angel, she does stuff on TikTok. She liked them so much, she ended up buying some. And she's now doing reviews of things from Temu. Don't ask me her TikTok. I don't know it. I'll have to. I'm not on TikTok, so that's why I don't know. Yeah, we've been checking out the Temu stuff, and if it's crap, it's crap. But you're only out a couple bucks. I actually bought quite a few Lego sets off of Temu and AliExpress, and I've been very happy with them. I know there's a lot of people who don't like them when you get them that way. For me and my kid, we like putting Legos together. That's just an easy way for us to do it. I do have to. I do have to order the Death Star. That's the next one I want. If the laptops are older, you can try Guarda Linux. Uses less resources overall. Yeah, I gotta look into that. I'm not smart on streaming with 2 PCs, but I do have, like I said, I've actually got a couple laptops around here, and a couple, they run some good stuff. My recent one, I've got to actually create a boot disk for. I'm dragging my feet on that. That's the one that when I was going places, and I would do videos and stuff, I would do. That's why I get so behind in my video editing when I travel. Is I used to do a lot of the editing on the laptop, get it like halfway done, and then just put the file on this computer and finish it up. And now I can't do a lot of that stuff because I need to create a boot disk. That one got corrupted, and I didn't lose anything big. It was a bunch of crap on there anyway. So, but I use DaVinci Resolve for my video editing, and it was good for that. So I need to get that laptop back up and running, because then when I travel, I can record my videos, throw them in there, start editing, get it at least part of the way done, and it really makes when I have to do it all on this one, I have to physically come in here and sit down. I don't have the ability to be mobile, but obviously with a laptop you can be mobile. So yeah, that's how I do a lot of my stuff with the laptop, and especially I can see myself traveling here for the next in the next year. I'm finding Guarda to be much easier to use, less resources than Ubuntu. I have almost all the same programs on Guarda Dragonized. Okay. I've never used Linux. Never used it at all. Sorry, I've suddenly got the hiccups. But, yeah, I've never used it, so maybe I should. Closest I've used to that is I have a Raspberry Pi, and I used that, and I downloaded. I was using it as an emulator. I had Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games, PlayStation games, Sega Genesis games, Sega CD games. That's what I had on the Raspberry Pi. But I'm considering. I've got to do other stuff around my house, but I am considering taking that Raspberry Pi and instead building a cabinet and making a pretty much a gaming cabinet, you know, arcade game. A lot of people put that with an emulator, and you know, you can do it for there's kits and stuff. I might do it the way I did this computer and just piecemeal it. This computer I built, it was like every couple months I'd buy a new part for the computer, get them all together, and then I put it, you know, after I got all the stuff, you know, I spent a weekend putting the computer together, and that's how we got this. Oh, no worries, Connor. No worries. Hey everyone, we got 30 people in here. Please retweet, hit the like, all that good stuff, so that other people can find us and you know.
Dad, what are you doing? It's Shark Week.
You know, help us spread what we're doing here.
Okay, faggot, what's next?
Hey Yvette, welcome. So she has bought some of our merchandise. So thank you so much for that. I believe I did send you a thank you note through the one place where I've got my merch. But if not, thank you. I am pushing. We've got the Veterans Before Illegals coffee mug. I do have a shirt for it as well. So we've got those out there. So if you guys are in the market for a new coffee mug, a portion of the proceeds does come back to us, and we're able to use that to help veterans. I did have a smart ass who jumped on my Twitter. I've got the pinned comment about our merch store, and someone said only 4% goes to veterans. That is not true. What you buy, you know, the money pays for what you're getting. And for each thing, I actually set the price points, so the percentage varies upon whatever merchandise item that you're buying. But on some of the stuff, it is 4% that does come back to us. But I use all of that to help veterans, military, and their families. So it's not 4%. No, it's of the merch, 4% goes to help veterans. For the 501c3, 100% of what I pull in goes. In fact, it costs me money to run the 501c3, and that I'm happy to do it. I love the 501c3. You know, and it's progressing the way I want it to. So I'm very happy with the 501c3. But yeah, I've got people who, because of my political opinions, don't think I'm really a veteran, and they also think I'm scamming people. That's why I don't want your donations. I would much rather you buy a shirt and enjoy the shirt, or a mug, or a tumbler, or I'm trying to think what else we got out there. So yeah, I've got stuff that, you know, I would much rather you get something back. I'm not asking for donations. Now, if there's something you'd like to donate to a veteran, that I will take. I will take. I do have to talk with some people. I believe. I missed you. Oh, thank you. I miss being able to do these, to really talk with you guys. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, we're in the summer. Everybody gets their summers all planned. We are gonna be back up in Vegas in a couple weeks. I don't know if I don't know what's going on with this life. I don't know if we're going to be able to do more karaoke, but if you saw the karaoke, we did sing a little bit live on stream. Angel was scared. I'm used to being up in front of people. Vegas is going to be hot. Oh, it was toasty there. We did find there's a Stranger Things store. And I like Stranger Things, and my kid loves Stranger Things. So I went in there and I bought a couple things. It was pricey, but the store was really cool. I should post a couple things about that. Um, Maybe I'll try to edit something together for it. But yeah, that was pretty cool. The rest was all normal Vegas. You know, Vegas is Vegas is Vegas. I'm not going to go too much into what we did. The debauchery is supposed to stay in Vegas. But yeah, please everyone, if you would, make sure you're hitting the like, the subscribe, the retweet, all that good stuff. I do appreciate it if you are. I'm just looking here. I think some of you are, because I'm getting new followers. It's either that or everyone following me from that tweet that went off earlier. It's a Stranger Thing. Is that related to It's a Shell Thing? No. They both are about people living in a hell. I will say that. But for It's a Shell Thing, that's about tortoises living in a hell. But Eric, did you see? I sent a joint letter this week about the Levy County Sheriff to the Department of Justice and to Governor DeSantis. So I did send that this week. And that's, hopefully we can get something done. Get some investigations. A part of me wants to put the Law and Order, dun-dun, but yeah, I don't know if that would be
All
good.
due respect, sir, you're beginning to bore the hell out of me.
That one's loud enough. That one's for sure loud enough.
Hey, where are the white women at?
That one's not bad. I might have to increase that one.
No, we're not homosexual, but we are willing to learn.
That one looks like the volume's pretty good. What about the car crash? I did see the reply regarding the sheriff to investigate himself. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I cannot believe people actually do that with a straight face. It just doesn't give any faith in our government. Our government it just does bad stuff sometimes. Let's see, how hot is it outside right now? Let's take a look. 80 degrees right now, and the sun is down. I'm looking. Some people send me some good gems. I'll tell you, if you guys have memes, send me memes. I love funny memes. Yeah, I've got one thing that went viral on Instagram. I think I've got about 40,000 views. That to me is viral. I'm a straight old white man. We don't go viral in the millions. Like 10,000 views, we're at the top. So obviously they didn't truly comprehend your letter. Yeah, right? I don't think they didn't. I think that's a ploy though. But actually I'm up to 49,000 views now. So to me that's viral. And I'm still that was 2 months ago that I posted that, and I'm still getting people watching it. But yeah, never underestimate the incompetence of government. I know a lot of people that are like, oh, conspiracy stuff. Having worked in the government, a lot of this stuff is a lot of this stuff is just people being dumb. Like, it's not a conspiracy. It's just they suck. They suck at their job. That's what, most of the times, what it is. Let's see what this is. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. I'll respond to him later. I don't ignore people. I just respond when I can. You know what's not a conspiracy? Hal Sellers is a beach. Okay, so here's the update on court. May 30th, I had court. We were ready to go for trial again, just like how we were the 10th of January. My attorney had tested positive for COVID. So she asked me, what do you want to do? And I said, I want this done as soon as possible. As soon as you can come back in the court, that's when I want you in. Well, the court rules are a week. So we went in front of the judge. Her side and his side, Sellers and Miss Arthur, their side argued, well, we have a June 20th hearing. Let's put everything on that date. And I didn't want to for a couple reasons. It's the summer. People take vacations in the summer. Things happen in the summer. I wanted it last week. Well, the judge said, okay, listen to everyone's concerns. I'm going to go with June 20th. I just want to take care of everything there. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be horrible. And sure enough, 3 days out of court, I get, or actually a little, like 5 days out of court, I get an email from my lawyer's admin who says, oh, the judge is going to be gone on that day. Really? He didn't figure out his frickin' vacation? So the judge is going to be gone, so here's a list of dates. And they gave me a couple dates in June, couple dates in July, couple dates in August. And I was like, I want this as soon as possible. I want this done. We're ready for trial. Let's go. And the date that I wanted was within 30 days from my court date. So, no violation of the Sixth Amendment. They instead put it for the date in August. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? We had 1 2-month delay, another 2-month delay, and now a 3-month delay. Why? Because people are on vacation. And I'm like, this is now, you're going over 30 days on a temporary restraining order. This is now affecting me. It's violation of my Sixth Amendment right, the big one, because it's right to a speedy trial, right to face my accusers. It's a violation of my Second Amendment because while I'm on a TRO, I cannot have guns in my house. So my Second Amendment's being violated. And because of that, it's also a violation of my Fourth Amendment. I am not secure in my property. So it's all these things. So I've told my attorney, look, I want a Sixth Amendment motion. So she doesn't think a Sixth Amendment motion will pass. I'm like, well, I'm okay if he doesn't do it. I just want the motion. Because here's why. I can see this being kicked again in August. And when that happens, we will now be at a temporary restraining order, which is supposed to be 30 days, at a year. That's what it'll be. So we're going to talk next week, but I was very adamant. I wanted a Sixth Amendment motion. And then if the Sixth Amendment gets denied, then do motion to disqualify and change of venue. Because obviously, if this little courthouse can't keep up, then take us down to the main courthouse in San Bernardino and let's wrap this stuff up. I mean, we still haven't wrapped up the fiduciary issues from last June. We're now, that was June 8th of last year. Still not wrapped up. and it's not me and my side dragging any of this out. So it's ridiculous. It's just a way to continue the harassment of me. That's all it is. Now, I have not heard anything from the Marine Corps IG. Nothing. They haven't asked to interview me. They haven't taken any steps. And for the Marine Corps, that's a very, very stupid thing, because the video that I have will embarrass them. It will embarrass them. Like, when you have a leader attacking somebody like he did, yeah, that's embarrassing. And for an institution like the Marine Corps. So that's what they're doing. But so that's your status update. When we file something else, I'll let you guys know. But I'm now we're into Jeremy Hale's territory, where it almost seems like this judge just doesn't want to adjudicate. And I'm like, why? Like, just let's just hold this. Please check and see if my donation went through. Are you talking about did you do it on the website, Yvette? Yeah, it's hard for me to give updates. As you guys all know, I have PTSD. I'm prone to depression because of that. And so it is very hard to talk about this stuff because it becomes exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. I am looking at your note, Yvette. I am trying to get more stuff for female warriors. I've got a couple females that I'm like, hey, so I don't have a donation on the merch website, if that's where you put it. If it's on YouTube, YouTube does things a little bit differently. I do see when people give me money on YouTube, but up until the way YouTube does it, you have to get $100. We're not quite there yet before any of it comes into the account. It's okay. It's okay. It was money on a live. Okay. So I probably have it. Right here in my YouTube. It's just YouTube won't pay you until you amass so much money. That's how they do it. So it's probably in there. I'll get it. I will get it. In fact, I'll wait when we start getting close to the payout thing. I'll probably just put money in there myself. Because like a lot of the stuff that I end up paying for this stuff is donations. That's why I say the 501c3 costs me money. Any money you guys donate, any money you guys put in super chats, anything you buy merch and I get money from it, that all goes to veterans, and I try to give it out as soon as I can. One thing I've learned about these 501c3s is they have made it easy for small nonprofits to be able to do their accounting. Hold on, I gotta move something for the dog. So they made it easy for us to do our accounting and not have to do any crazy paperwork. But the problem, well, it's not really a problem. It incentivizes us to keep the nonprofits small. So, yeah, super chat most likely. So here's another thing that I do. These are all paracord bracelets. I need to get these up on the website and sell these. I got to put those up on the merch, and I got to make more. So it incentivizes keeping it small until you can really make it big for these 501c3s. So I'm keeping my 501c very small right now. for very purposeful reasons. Now, and I'll tell you what I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to do some real estate stuff, and one of the things I want to do is to buy a piece of property in an area that's where people like to vacation, so that way I can rent it out. I'm not thinking Airbnb, but it would be short-term rentals. Rent it out to people, but also have a website where, you know, veterans can request and get a vacation significantly discounted. So if I own the property, I can donate so much time every year to the nonprofit, and then veterans can, you know, for like, you know, $50 they get a vacation house. You know, one is a cabin, a vacation cabin for $50 for like 4 days. You know, or if I can get a business to sponsor, you know, a veteran and their family to get a vacation, I'd love to do that. So that's kind of where I'm looking at. But there's a lot of things I need to look at with that stuff, because there is legal implications on some of this stuff. So I don't want to commit on stuff too early. I'm very fortunate. Sounds like you need an RV cabin resort. Not an RV, but definitely a cabin. Yeah, definitely a cabin. And I'm working with some people. There's an attorney that I'm very friendly with. I've worked with him on other projects and other entities, and he gives me, you know, not legal advice, but hey, you need to think about this type of thing. So, yeah, he's a law professor. I don't know if he's a practicing attorney. I do know he does contract law, but I don't know if he is a practicing attorney or if he just took like time out to teach. But right now he is teaching at a major university, and I do work with him on other stuff. So maybe that's what I'll do. I will definitely talk with him some more. But he gave me some really good ideas about stuff. I can get a lot of people to come south in RVs, winter vacations. We've talked about some areas. But I've got to do other stuff. So that's why I'm keeping the 501c3 small for now. You guys will all know when all this stuff, because when I finally am like, okay, yeah, this 501c3, I can go big with this, I will go big with it then. I was trying to get corporate sponsorship. A friend of mine told me, hey, oil and gas companies are really big into veteran charities. So I was talking, I was reaching out to some, but I then started looking at, if they give me a big enough check, then I've got to hire an accountant and do all this stuff where it's just not going to be financially advantageous. So I'm keeping it small for now. I would much rather help other nonprofits, some other entities who are doing good stuff, and I can help on the small side. But as I get money in, I get it out. I don't want it. I don't want it for my purposes. Everything stays, with the veterans, and that's the way I'm trying to keep it all. So, I've given out way more money this year than I've taken in, because, like when I get when I want to give out prizes and stuff, or gift cards, you guys buy the merch, I take the money, I buy gift cards, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to buy a couple more. It costs me money. So anyone who thinks that this is a scam. Yeah, the only guy getting scammed is this guy. So, but the 501c3, I'm very happy with the way things are going. I am going to start wrapping things out. If you guys would please like, share, subscribe, retweet, whatever you need to do, I do appreciate it. But yeah, it's getting late, and I'm a tired boy. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. And I thank you all for joining me. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.